Hello, friends, and welcome back once again to Eerie Narratives. Tonight, I bring you a story, one that will crawl beneath your skin and perhaps never come out. You've heard many trucker stories before: haunted highways, mysterious hitchhikers on the roadside, strange voices crackling over the CB radio at 3 a.m. But this one is different. This is the true account of a driver who took a wrong turn on a desolate American backroad and saw something he has never been able to forget. I always say, there are things in this world that science cannot explain. Whether you believe it or not, that's up to you. But listen carefully, because this happened just 3 years ago, and the man it happened to still feels eyes staring at him from the darkness whenever he drives at night. So, let's begin. Our driver is Jack Thompson. He had been driving long-haul routes for 15 years, from Texas to California. It was June, scorching heat, the kind that makes the asphalt shimmer. Then suddenly, the sky turned black. Within minutes, a violent storm rolled in. Lightning flashed, rain poured down in sheets. The wipers were at full speed, but the windshield refused to clear. On this trip, he had a relief driver with him, Mark. The trailer was loaded heavy, agricultural machinery parts, massive steel components. The deadline was strict. But an hour into the storm, disaster struck ahead. 3 trucks had collided, 1 driver dead, the highway blocked. Over the CB came the message, at least 4 to 5 hours before it reopens. Jack pressed the mic. Anyone got an alternate route? Mark unfolded the map. There is an old county road, rural Route 14, cuts through cornfields, rejoins the highway in about 30 miles. Might add 20 minutes, but better than sitting here. Jack made the call. Let's try it. They exited the highway onto a rough road. Gravel soon turned to mud. Tall corn rose on both sides, taller than the trailer. The headlights disappeared into green walls. Rain pounded the truck's roof like thrown pebbles. No cars, no signs, just darkness and storm. After nearly an hour, Jack felt uneasy. Mark, you sure we're going the right way? GPS died 10 miles back. Mark replied, there's supposed to be a bridge up ahead. After that, we'll hit the highway again. We're fine. But when they reached the bridge, it was gone, washed away. Below, the creek had become a raging river. Jack hit the brakes. He tried restarting the engine. Nothing. Again, silence. Night had fully fallen. No cell signal, only static on the CB. They were stranded. Then Jack saw it. Through the rain, a faint yellow light. About a quarter mile away, an old farmhouse. A single lamp glowing in the window. Jack looked at Mark. We can't sit here all night. Let's see if they've got a phone. They pulled on raincoats and stepped into the mud. The corn bent strangely, as if watching them. The farmhouse was ancient, peeling white paint, a sagging porch, but the light still burned in the window. At the door stood an old man. Tall, thin, white beard, black worn suit, a Bible in his hand. Good evening, travelers. His voice was soft, yet deep. Come in. They stepped inside. The house smelled of wood smoke and old books, and something faintly sweet, but wrong. A stove burned in the corner. Lanterns flickered. He introduced himself. Reverend Elijah. I live alone here, in service to God. He gave them hot coffee. Your truck won't run tonight. There's a room upstairs. We'll see about it in the morning. They had no other choice. At 2 a.m., Jack woke up. Drip, drip, from the ceiling. A red liquid was falling. Thick, sticky, blood. They went downstairs. Reverend Elijah smiled. Old paint. In heavy rain, it runs red. Nothing to worry about. But then, a woman crying. Inside the house, Mark grabbed a flashlight and went outside. He never came back. Jack went downstairs. The Reverend was gone. Ahead, a door. The basement. The latch was moving on its own. Jack descended, and what he saw. Upside-down crosses on the walls. Stone altars stained dark. Dry, bloody handprints smeared everywhere. And in the center, Mark,
his throat cut from ear to ear. The blood was fresh. Jack screamed. From the shadows stepped Reverend Elijah, smiling. "So you came too. Good. Lives for harvest. I keep the promise." Black shapes slid along the walls, long hands gripping Jack. The Reverend raised a knife. "Dawn is near. Then it's your turn." All night Jack remained tied. Before sunrise, the Reverend went upstairs. Jack saw the knife on the floor. He dragged it with his boot, cut the rope. He crept upstairs. The Reverend stood in the kitchen, humming a hymn. Jack attacked. They fell. Jack ran for the door. Outside, the rain had stopped. He reached the truck, turned the key. The engine roared to life. He glanced back. Reverend Elijah stood on the porch, smiling. Jack drove straight to the police station. They returned with him. The farmhouse was there, but empty. Boarded windows, no furniture, no basement, no blood, no body. The police said, "Maybe the storm messed with your head." But Jack knows what he saw. To this day, he refuses to drive on I-70 at night, and if he ever sees a single lonely light glowing in the distance, he doesn't stop. So friends, if you ever find yourself on a deserted road, and in the middle of a storm you see a house with a single light burning, and someone invites you inside for shelter, think carefully, because sometimes an offer of help is an invitation into darkness. If this story sent a chill down your spine, like the video, share your own creepy road stories in the comments, and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Until next time, drive safe, and at night, stay on the main roads.